Hello, welcome to Motball Craft. This is the demo for Motball Craft, and today I'll be showing you what it's about in terms of, well, So, once you create a world in Motball Craft, a mysterious crashed structure will spawn, and you have to get the corresponding portal blocks for that to make a dimension portal. Something like that. But basically, the entire premise is that you have to mine portal ingots, which are your igniters, from the portal ore that generates underground, unlike traditional igniters like flint and steel, or water buckets, if you played the Aether. You have to mine your portal ingots for each dimension underground. So there's three dimensions: the mod dimension, the Bella dimension, and the gas stone dimension. The only reason why they're named like that is because they're based off my real cats. But besides those details, see? As soon as I spawn, there's this mysterious crash structure just right there. And then there's mod leaves and a chest that has nothing in it. I put some items in there, but I guess create mod schematics just don't store items. So usually what you would do is mine down the entire structure and create your portal. But where are you gonna get your ingot? Well, you do have the option to craft it if you're unable to find the ore. And that's only for the first ingot. The other ingots, they are no longer craftable. But if I go into spectator mode and turn on X-ray, then I can see the portal ore. But in my opinion, you really just should not use X-ray. Unless it's for development purposes, of course. But if I give myself night vision for 20 seconds, I go underground. See? I see portal ore like everywhere. It's just that common. But the uncommon variants are the ones designed for the other dimensions. Well, the night vision is wearing off, so I can't show you anymore. I'll just disable the resource pack. That was only an example. Okay, it's waiting. Now I will show you what the portal ore looks like. So, this would be for the mod dimension, the Bella dimension, and obviously the Gaston one. You can mine them using any pickaxe, but for example, right now I'll just use a gold pickaxe. They do have durability, obviously, and they also can't be repaired, so you have to mine them again. But for the mod dimension, you just light it up, and then you go in. And you also get recipes every single time you enter a dimension. Well, the mod dimension is an exception. That one doesn't have recipes. Crash structures can spawn. Like, if you go to the next dimension, for example, there's Bella points. And if you use the corresponding ingot with that, I mean, optionally, you can just, like, take these blocks home, but just for the sake of the demo, I'll just light it up, and then I go in. You will find structures for the next dimension. And here. Okay, how do I get so lucky? There's also the Gaston dimension plugs. If I just can place them. But yeah, you do get recipes every single time you go to a dimension. I'll just demo it right now using a crafting table. So if you go to the belt dimension, you would be able to craft a fart blaster. You would be able to unlock the recipe, pretty much, if you manage to go to the Bella dimension. See? More. Right there. But for the Gaston dimension, you're able to craft the cheese sword. The ultimate weakness to the Gaston boss, which we will demo in another video. But this is the boss arena. This is the belly of the beast. Usually a single R block will spawn. But we'll demo the boss right now and give you some tips on how to stun it. So the recommended gear is a fart blaster for stunning him, a cheese sword, a cheese shield option, you can also use a normal shield, and some cheese armor. Now, it may look overpowered, but yeah, you need corresponding Gaston Dimension blocks in order to craft it. And the Gaston Dimension portal ore is kinda hard to obtain. This is how you summon him. So how he works. He's able to punch, obviously. But you get your fart blaster. You stun him. Now, you might think you might have enough time to, like, cheese him. Now, you might think you're able to cheese him by building up 3 blocks, but, he can do that. Yep, he can slam the ground. And if he slams it enough times, he can spawn minions. Just gonna... Those are the minions. And they only attack when Gaston Ball attacks, by the way. So, for example, there's Shield Gaston. Shield Gaston will rapidly charge at a target if they're close to him. Fart Blaster Gaston is a ranged minion. And Cheese Sword Gaston, he's the weakest one, but does chip damage. Yeah, you might need a water bucket for this one. So, I'm gonna demo what happens if he defeats you. So if Gaston Ball defeats you... Oh, an armored Gaston just charged at me. If he defeats you, then he's gonna turn back into an A block, which means he won't be able to spawn camp your area. So you can go back to the boss podium. No, wait, boss fighting arena. And resummon him. And you won't have to worry about him spawn camping. But yeah, make sure you, like, make a Gaston portal in the overworld and not the other dimensions. I only did that for the sake of the demo. This is the end. I'll probably demo, like, bonus clips in another video. Have a nice day now.